Yeah. These are the type of debates that we like to have. Let me say, man, it's finally good to hear people talking about real rap again. So, we always have the famous comparison of Biggie and Pac, right? Well, right now, going on Twitter is a huge debate between Cube and Biggie. Yeah, that's right. Ice Cube and Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. And let me tell you this, man. It's almost like the East versus West has come back. Everybody's talking about it. Now it's like West Coast rappers versus East Coast rappers. One of the greatest battles ever. Let's watch a little bit of this clip, man, because it got heated.
Who's your favorite rapper of all time? Nori ain't gonna answer this. Who's your
of all time?
All time.
It's gonna be Ice Cube.
I'm gonna go with Biggie.
Okay.
Ice Cube over Biggie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to agree with that.
I was born in L.A. I was born in L.A.
What are you?
Raised in Miami.
Yeah, offensive.
Nigga said Ice Cube over.
In my top 5 is Big L.
So you would say Ice Cube got better verses than Biggie?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. Today's agenda had the suitcase up in the Centra.
Biggie's in my top 5. Biggie's in my top 5. My man.
You create the
no Vaseline. Obliterate that. Obliterate that.
So you saying
that certificate as an album?
Hold on.
That certificate as an album?
This is why I hate this industry shit. Hold on. So you telling me Ice Cube is a better storyteller than Biggie?
Lyricist?
You fucking bugging.
Yeah, but Biggie's one of the best.
They also forgot to bring up that Cube also did the Boys in the Hood soundtrack. He didn't do all the songs, but man, that soundtrack was powerful. But EFN does make a great point, man. Those Cube albums, man, they ain't nothing to play with, man. They ain't nothing to play with. It's so interesting when you think about how hip-hop was back then to where it is now. Today's rappers seem like all they care about is just getting rich and famous and doing all the stuff that rich and famous people supposedly do. Where it seems like back then these rappers had more of a message. And I understand that back then that hip-hop was not the mainstream. And that was another debate too. But hip-hop at that time, rappers weren't really getting rich off of rap back then. So it was more like a way for them to just speak their voice, have a little fun, and then they happened to get some money for it. But no cats was out buying cars and doing all that stuff till later on, That wasn't right in the beginning. So it seemed like rappers back then had more of a message, had more of a voice, and they wanted to see change within their communities. Let's keep this going.
You lost your fucking mind.
But Biggie's one of the best.
Big Ice Cube is better than Biggie with storytelling?
As a totality, yes.
You fucking bugging, nigga. You lost your fucking mind.
I lost it.
From what? Today's agenda to I got a story to tell?
From
nigga
where
was
Ice
talking
Cube
about fucking bitches and they men pull up and all that. You saying, don't get me wrong.
Tony Yayo just kept repeating the same verse by Biggie, though. He didn't go to repeat any other verses. I will say this, that Biggie definitely has one of the greatest albums of all time. But if you ask us, between Cube, Biggie, Pac, all the arguments we hear, I feel like there's an underrated artist, rapper who I feel is better than all of them. And I love all those rappers. Don't get me wrong, man. I love all those rappers. Any day I'd rather listen to that than listen to what the BS they're playing today. But I'll tell you, my favorite rapper is Nas. I think that's the best rapper, storyteller of all time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he said in Ether, name a rapper that I didn't influence. That's so true. Even people were saying that Biggie's album cover was biting Nas. You see, back then you weren't allowed to bite other rappers. I mean, rappers did do that, but it was frowned upon back then. Whereas now, all the rappers sound the same. And come on, don't come at me like that in the comment section, because I'm not the only one saying this. There's a lot of people out there saying that all the rappers sound the same today. But I will say, though, that Nas Illmatic, I think we all can agree that that's one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. And I think that Rolling Stone messed up That should have been number one on your greatest 200 rap albums of all time. Illmatic is hands down a classic, a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. But I see where EFN is coming from on this, and I know that this is going to receive some hate. But let's keep it going first.
Don't get me wrong. Ice Cube is fire.
Are you serious?
Storytelling?
Are you serious? NWA? Death Certificate? America's Most Wanted?
You're bugging.
Kill at Will?
No.
Are you serious?
The best story.
Are you serious?
Bro, the best.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
The best storytellers are Biggie and Slick Rick, nigga.
The best storyteller?
Biggie and Slick Rick.
Slick Rick is one of the best.
Biggie and Slick Rick are the best storytellers, nigga.
Slick Rick, you got it.
You lost your mind, nigga. Ice Cube is better than Biggie? Is he crazy?
Am I crazy?
My niggas are bugging over there.
Am I crazy?
You're bugging. Today's agenda.
I just say
got the suitcase up in the Centra. Go to room 112.
Ice Cube, though. I had to leave with Ice Cube.
That's a Jersey dude. That's a Jersey.
Yo, bro.
He stayed in New York.
Who else? Who else has balls?
What's my man? So you saying today's agenda?
What agenda?
Got the suitcase up in the Central. Go to room, fill the frameless, leave all of the niggas stainless. You saying Ice Cube got better balls than that?
Ice Cube got
you
better
lost
bars,
your
bro.
mind, bro.
Biggie didn't have
You're
the time
out
to
your
expand.
mind, bro. Biggie killed with just that. Today's agenda.
Nah, bro.
Got the suitcase
Biggie
up
would
in
tell
the
you
Central.
Ice Cube was the better.
Nah, you're bugging. Now you lost your mind.
Nah.
You're bugging. You're bugging.
Anybody else?
Nah, I think Tony Yayo's bugging a little bit. I think he's bugging because, yo, man, Biggie doesn't have the catalog to compete with Ice Cube. But you're right. That's not what we're really talking about here. What we're talking about is, I think, rhymes and storytelling. Now, I know people are going to say, well, B.I.G. wasn't able to do that because he got cut short, which is unfortunate. You're right, man. But then a lot of people are going to argue, well, look at all the albums that Pac put out, right? Yeah, his discography does not compete, which is unfortunate because, man, it would have been great to see what else he did. I got to be honest with you, with the exception of a few songs like Juicy and Gimme the Loot, which I love, classics. I find today that Biggie's music is kind of depressing. Ice Cube, what today is a good day, one of the best storytellings ever. So, yeah, I'm going to have to say that I kind of agree with EFN on this. I think that Cube is a better storyteller. I think that Biggie is definitely top 5. His first album is a classic and definitely in the top 10 greatest hip-hop albums of all time. But, yes, I think I got to go with DJ EFN on this, that I think as if we just go on rhyme for rhyme, story for story, beat for beat, project for project, I gotta say that I think Ice Cube might have that. But like I said, man, I love these debates. This is what hip hop is all about. And I want to go ahead and say this now. Y'all hear this with beatGrade first, hip hop enthusiasts, straight hip hop. Kendrick is not that far behind. Yeah, everybody got their own opinion. But I'm curious to know what some of y'all think, man. What y'all think? Like, who's your favorite rapper? Who's the top 5 rappers? Like, what do y'all think, man? Mine is Nas. That's who I'm going with right now, currently is Nas.